particular, you got on the stage and the Puff Daddy song, "You Can Hate Me Now." I think some girl was hating on you, and you were up there just shitting on her, and so much money was being thrown at you, and the song was playing. It was a legendary moment.
It was always.
It was so legendary, and you were just up there like, "You can hate me now,
but I want to."
But
what was my song? What was my song?
Bag Your Ass Up?
No, remember when Trina came out with the baddest bitch?
Oh, baddest bitch, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's from Florida. She's from Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, I came from Florida, so I came with a little southern.
Yeah.
You know, Luke.
She's not
bad
that
up.
You came from Florida. How did you end up at Sue's from Florida?
So I came from Florida. I moved to New York when I was 16 by myself. I was living in Jacksonville, Florida. That's where my parents were living, so I moved from Jacksonville. And I lived on my own, so I had to figure it out. So I used to work at a strip club in Harlem. Then I worked.
What was that club?
Harlem.
The body.
I used to work at the body shop too, but my first club in New York was Harlem Heat. I'm lucky that I was safe and I made money, but it did feel a little dangerous there. I'm lucky. I thank God that nothing ever happened to me. You know what I mean? Like being so young in New York, dancing on my own, not having like somebody to protect me. I'm so very blessed that nothing has happened to me. But I did not feel so safe in Harlem Heat. So I ended up hearing about this small little club that there was money and there was like a lot of Italian, like mobster guys that used to go there. So I started working at the body shop and I felt like safer. But the owner found out I was underage. So I lost my job there, and then I kept hearing about Sue's, and I was like, whatever, I have a fake ID. Nobody's gonna know.
All right.
And I just, went to Mount Vernon and just got a job. I think I was 17 at that time when I started working at Sue's, and it was only like maybe 8 more months. I was gonna be 18, so I was like, just make it through these 8 months.
I knew they would hire certain girls, but they wouldn't allow the girls to drink.
Yeah, so I went in them thinking I was 19, but I didn't drink anyways. That's the thing. Like I didn't drink alcohol.
No, she was.
I was like always like the miserable Millie. Like did not drink alcohol. I was just like come into the club to make my money. I didn't want anything bad to happen to me. I was already vulnerable and underage, and I needed to like protect myself.
And it's a business. A lot of people don't understand. Yes, we were in the adult entertainment business, but that's exactly what it was. It's a business. A lot of people thought, my man's there. He's going to fall in love with one of those girls. She's going to take my man. And I always used to say, we don't want your man. We want your man's money.
Yeah.
We just want the
period.
money.
No, we just want like to make money for the night and go home. Like for me, like safety was really important, especially since I was like alone and so many bad things that happened to me already when I was younger before moving to New York. I was just trying to protect myself, So I didn't drink, and I had already been through like so much in my life. Like literally, I probably died a couple times, like so much had happened to me already that I was in a different mindset. So when I went to Sue's, I just wanted to make it to at least like 18 and be able to work there legally.
Yes.
And I did. And it was just, it was so much money, and I didn't feel disrespect.
What do you think your best night was? Like, do you remember the most you ever made in one night?
Maybe like on a birthday or something.
A birthday, yeah.
Definitely a birthday. Maybe like 10.
Yes.
Maybe like something crazy like that, like on a birthday.
Hello.
Like $10,000. Maybe like, and
Count up the stacks, 10 stacks.
and maybe like real quick, like maybe like 20 minutes on stage.
We hope you get there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely. But there is something I want to say about dancers and girls making money. I don't know about now because I haven't been in the life in a long time, but back then it was about us, and it was about how beautiful guys thought we were, but it was really not about us. It was the egos of men. It was their egos that made us make a lot of money. If one guy gave me $1,000 and everybody saw it, the next guy would say, how much did he give her? Okay,
Yes,
I'll give her $2,000. Okay, the next guy, how much did he give her?
It's a competition.
$2,000, okay, $3,000. So they would try to outbeat each other until they had no more money left.
And
So,
you're the
and I
winner
used to
at the end
say,
of the
it's
day.
not about me. Like, you girls got it twisted. You think you're going to sleep with him and he's going to give you that money. It's not about me. Like, it was never about me. It was about the guys competing with each other. You know what I
Yes.
mean? It was a competition amongst men, not really
And you still
about
see
us.
it. I say it all the time. When you see these guys in the strip clubs throwing money, they're watching each other. They're not even really
Right.
paying attention to the girl a lot. They're trying to shit on the next group of guys over in the corner.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's weird. I'm like,
It's
hello.
very strange, but it's an
But
ego
thanks.
thing.
Yeah, but thanks.
It's
You
an
know what I'm
ego
saying?
thing.
Yes. How about you, China? What do you think was your best night? Do you remember?
I don't remember. Probably definitely on birthday. Because I used
Always
to,
a birthday.
Birthdays
Always
were
a birthday,
special.
because I was always different. Like, I would always put on, like, a show.
And there would be a flyer.
wasn't just-
It was like
promoting it, yes.
choreographed.
I like, yeah.
I'd be like, leave me out of that.
Yeah, because Millie
She'd be
wasn't...
like, come on, you gotta do it. I'd be
Right.
like,
It was
I
a
am not
choreograph.
dancing to I'm a Survivor and
No, yeah.
doing the
I definitely
choreographed
put on a whole
dance.
show.
Yeah, like Broadway. Yes.
It was definitely a show. We had to go to rehearsal. We had to
Yeah,
rehearse.
I wasn't about that.
We
I
had to rehearse in suits. And, like, we had to...
Vaudeville.
Yes,
Yes.
like, it was a show. Like,
I got 2 moves in me.
right.
That's it.
And so people used to come to my birthday
On a
because
good
they
day.
knew I was putting
And it
on a
would be
show.
pre-promoted. The club would make a special flyer. for
Right,
whoever's
and it
birthday
was like
at the time.
China's birthday. She's gonna give a show.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
I gave a show.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she
So
would
it
put the
was
girls together, choreograph them, outfits,
Outfits,
everything.
everything.
And I'd be on the side, yay! My best friend's birthday.
No, that's amazing.
Right, so it was definitely a couple of thousand for my birthday.
And we used to have
definitely thousands.
contests back in the days, the big butt contests.
Yes.
So
I
that was a
remember
lot of money.
I
And
remember
those were
that
like,
now.
oh my God, how tacky a big butt contest. But back then it was like the shit.
No, it's
and if
true.
you won the big butt contest, you were like crowned the queen
Yeah.
for a
Yes.
year. A whole year. You
But
were,
they would let civilians also participate.
No.
Customers, no?
No,
it was
not-
only
not in
dancers
suits.
at the
Was
time.
it?
That was
It
Sin
was
City,
only
girl. How
dancers.
dare you?
I don't remember. See, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
no, later
You gotta
on.
refresh my
I
memory.
wasn't
No,
a Sin
later
City
on,
girl,
later
so-
on, there was Sean Gray did let other people come and
Okay.
like girls in the audience used to like the twerking.
But I don't
contest.
think they would ever win. They would always make
Absolutely
sure that
not.
I won once.
Okay.
One time.
Right.
Against, what was the Brazilian girl's name? It was me and her, Kelly.
So many.
Kelly.
Oh yeah.
It was me and Kelly. But y'all came through with the mugs on the bar. It
But
was
it's the
like
most
crazy.
the most yells.
Yeah,
Gets
it was the most-
wins. So,
whatever
of
the
course,
crowd said.
She's on stage, so we banging mugs and shit. That's
Yeah.
when we had real mugs,
glass
glass.
mugs. Yeah. It was
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.